자, 그럼 이제부터 우리 이제 영포자 이니셜 영어 보이십니까? 이니셜 영어 학습. 이 책의 137페이지 존 스마트 2단계부터 하겠습니다. 여기 이렇게 보시면 이니셜만 이렇게 딱 따가지고 위에 한글 단어가 적혀있고, 제가 이 단어의 이니셜들만 보고 완벽하게 한번 읽어보겠습니다. 시작하겠습니다. It's my pleasure to introduce myself and the history of my life. I am Jhon Smart, currently taking a marine engineering at University of Cebu Maritime Education and Training Center. I am 90 years old. I am 90 years of age and live in Tuburan, Ube, Bohol, which is a rural place. My hobbies are playing basketball, swimming, and cooking. I'm a friendly, good, humble, and a funny person, which is why I have a lot of friends. They encourage me to do the right thing every time they need a hand. I'm always willing to help, like in making projects or assignments. And as a good friend, I'm very much willing to do it because they will also help me in times of need. That is the true meaning of friendship. Though thick or thin, you always have each other. When I was a child, it was my dream to become a seafarer, to help my parents to overcome financial problems. I'm not ashamed that I came from a poor family. My father, Victor Smart, is a farmer, and my mother, Emily Smart, is a daycare teacher. I cannot just stand and simply watch my father plowing the field, feeling the heat of the sun. As a helpful son, I always have my father at the farm. We have caravans and cow, which are very useful and helpful in doing farm duties. If ever my father was busy, it was my responsibility to take care of the animals. Because I, because I was the because I was the assistant of my father. My father taught me a lot of things, like planting rice, corns, vegetables, and so fruit bearing trees. Since my mother was the only woman in our family, we treated her like a queen. She was my first teacher. She taught me on more barriers than when I was still a child. Through her whole life, she is very supportive and dedicated. And she's very busy, like washing clothes and cooking for the meal. I help my mother and support her as my inspirer to pursue my goal. I have two brothers, and I'm the middle son. Nick Smart is our oldest brother, a special person in this world, because he is a deaf. He cannot speak and hear anything. I just communicate with him through sign language. When I was 9 years old, my parents sent me to the seminar of the deaf. So I learned how to communicate sign language. Our youngest brother is Michael Smart, a student in high school. He called me a Tate, the best endurance of all. I always have his assignments like mathematics and projects. When I was in elementary years, during summer, my father and I sometimes went to farm. I always helped my father when she was when he was harvesting. We also sold the fish to have some extra income. Almost every day we saw the fish going house to house. We went everywhere in other towns, and I was a money keeper, riding on the back of my father. Sometimes he would tell me, okay, sometimes he would tell some stories of a seaman or life of being a seaman because he heard that the life of seafarer would be good. So he planned me to be a seafarer. He was just planning at the time, and I enjoyed listening to him with his story during on the spot. And when I graduated in elementary, I received the gold medal as a salutatorian. The biggest challenge chapter of my life when I entered the when I entered the university. I knew that my parents could could not afford to send me because they have a small salary, and it was too small to pay. It was too small. It was too small to pay the expenses like my tuition. So I had to find a way, and I tried to call my aunt abroad to help my college study. I was worried that my aunt would not help me, but soon I finally received the good news that she would help me studies, help my studies. I promised her that I would study hard and maintain a good grades. And I promised her that uh, when I finished the when I finished the currents in this course, I would help my cousins someday. So my aunt allowed me to go to college. My aunt sent me money during examinations for my tuition and a few allowance for miscellaneous things. I was very thankful that she would help me. She was a shining star that guided my dream and kept me on track. In God's grace, I am here, being a third year student, studying in the world class institution of the University of Cebu METC, and is a and it is a great privilege to me that I stand here so far. I'm currently supported by my aunt with all my financial problems. Thus, it makes me motivated to achieve my goals in life. Being a computable maritime engineer is my greatest mindset, and somehow I wish to be a toppest notcher of a license examination if possible. I hope you understand my personal background. Thank you for this opportunity, and God bless us all.